Welcome to Ghana Money TV, Ghana Money King Kong. If this is the first time you're joining us, please, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all the various social media platforms. It's a quick video for everyone who has been following the finance industry or who has a bank account, who actually want to invest in Ghana. And it's to do with the development of Bank of Ghana taking over Unibank. So yesterday we heard the news that yes, Bank of Ghana is taking over the management of Unibank. And this is very, very interesting because Unibank is a local bank in Ghana who wanted to take over another local bank, which is ADB, around the 7th of March, 2 weeks ago. Just 2 weeks ago, they wanted to take over ADB. And when that news broke, Bank of Ghana came out that no, they are not approving that. They haven't approved that particular deal. The Security and Exchange Commission also said that no, it is not something that they have the information about it. So there was a whole lot of confusion within the finance industry, and we even covered it in some of our posts on Facebook. But then it's interesting, I don't really know the relationship between these two developments, because how can a bank who 2 weeks ago was ready in its capacity to be able to acquire another bank, you understand, suddenly is seen as being insolvent, that they cannot manage in terms of they don't have enough money in their books. And this is what the regulator is saying. The reasons behind this, there's a lot of reasons. I think we have about 10 reasons, and we're going to post it after the video for you to be able to read. But what we want to tell you today is customers, today the 21st of March, customers, your money are safe. The Bank of Ghana is saying your deposits, any single amount of money that you have within Unibank is safe. And so we don't want to raise any panic. This is not the time for you to be rushing into the branches to be able to go and withdraw. Because of that, I think because of that, they are not even operating today until after 12 p.m. So today you can only get access to banking operations after 12 p.m. and banking would start. Business as usual will start from tomorrow. And we have to be able to let customers know that Bank of Ghana in all these dealings, whenever a bank is going down or they need to take over a bank, they make sure that the customers' money and their deposits are safe. And that is something that I think would have to give assurance and guarantees to people who want to save money or who want to give their money to Ghanaian banks. Yes, Bank of Ghana, it's very, very good in doing that. Your money will be safe when these things happen. We don't want to hear these news of banks, in local banks going into these kind of problems, because not long ago that we saw Capital Bank and UT Bank being taken over completely by Bank of Ghana, and then Ghana Commercial Bank had to absorb them. Because the trust is very, very important in the finance sector, and consumers want to know a bank who they can trust, who they can give their money to. And so it is something that we want to encourage, when we want to let the regulator know, Bank of Ghana know, that if there are underlying problems across board, and I think there could be more problems within some of the other banks. And if they are keeping watch with these banks, I don't know if it is something that they need to let people know, or they would have to stay on their guard, and they will have to push these guys to be able to do what they need to do. And we shouldn't be hearing these things, because apparently they have been supporting Unibank for a while in terms of helping them with their books, and they gave them a bit of time for them to be able to make things right. But they haven't been able to come up with this. So now an auditor, KPMG, has been appointed to manage Unibank, and it's going to be for a period of 6 months for Unibank to see if they can get back on track in their operations. After 6 months, whatever will happen, we wouldn't be able to tell you now. We wouldn't be able to know. So keep watching. If we hear anything new, if there's something that any new development comes, we will definitely share it online. We share it on our social media platforms, and I think it's interesting. It's not a good site, it's not a good news, but hey, this is what it is. If you're a customer, don't panic. Your money is safe, and just keep in touch. Try and see your bank manager, or go to your branch when it's open, and let's just see that you are okay, and you're not going to panic. Thank you for watching. and keep in touch. Subscribe to our channels and let's just get the conversations going.